Hey guys, today I Saransh Agarwal tell you about how to create or generate a unique ID in PHP for all the entries we are filling in the PHP. So let's start. First we have to create a database in PHP. We have to create a new database in our PHP. I am giving our database name student. Then we have to create a table. A new table name is student ID. It's my table name. Then we have to fill all these columns as per our requirement. I am taking our first name, last name, and SID. SID here stands for student ID, which is unique for every student entry. Then we take a length of a varchar, that is 255 maximum, and then we have to save this database. And now you see that structure of our database has been created. Now next step is we have to create a HTML form. So let's create a HTML form. First we have to give a title of our HTML form. I am giving title unique ID. Then we have to insert a form tag in this action.php. I am taking a post as a method. Now we have to make a form. Enter your first name. It's a placeholder. Then we copy the same. Paste. First we put a BR. Then paste first name and we change it to last name. Here also we have to change this with last name, and here also last name. Then again we have to give a break. Then we have to put a button, submit button, and put type equals to double submit name equals to submit value equals to submit, and then we have to close this tag. So now our form is now created, and you can see the design of our form. This is a design of our form, and now we have to save this form. Before saving, we have to make a folder in htdocs. which is present in the XAMPP only. We have to create a new folder in htdocs folder. I am giving no folder name is student. Here we have to save this form. In student folder we have to save this form by the name index.php. So form is saved. Now we have to make a new form where we have to write a PHP code. And now guys, we have to make a action.php page, for which we have to create a new form, new PHP embedded code. First we have to create all this, then we have to write a new code, that is PHP MySQL underscore connect localhost. I am working on the localhost, so I write localhost. If you are working any online server, then you have to write the name of that online server. Root is a username, and then password. I doesn't have any password, so I leave this blank. This thing I leave blank. Now we have to write a query to connect our database. MySQL select underscore database. Our database name is student, so we have to write that, and then we have to write. Now main work is start. We have to write first name equals to dollar underscore request first underscore name then we write same for the last name also. So I am copying this and paste here and make changes in this only. Sorry. Now I take a new variable. I am taking $a equals to sub str dollar first name comma 0 comma 1. By this code first initial letter of your first name is embedded in the unique ID. We have to do same for last name also. Here we have to declare a new variable for the last name, and then here we have to make change last name. By this code, initial letter of your last name will be embedded in the unique ID. Dollar predefined function of, it's a predefined function of PHP. This $m equals to date this code is for getting the date today present month in our unique id. We have paged this same and we make some changes in this. This code is for date and this code is for getting the year in our embedded code. Here have to be write y for the date and here we have to write d for getting the year. Sorry, I have done some mistake here, so first I rectify that. Now yeah, it's okay. Now we print all this. First we are giving the break so all the things does not get mixed up. The words which I am writing in the yellow is for your better understanding, it's not a part of the code. Now we request for get the SID number that is unique for all the student. We have to select star from our student table, our table name is student ID. Then we have to make some changes in next query, so I am copying this only and paste here, and we have to make some changes in this. Here we have to write the query for get dollar get SID number, and here we have to write my square number underscore rows, and here we have to write get SID number 1. Now we have to write dollar invalid ID equals to str underscore pad dollar get SID number 1 comma 4 comma 0. str pad left. Then we have to close. By this code a numeric series is generated, that is 0000 in our unique ID. Then we have to echo all this, echo dollar First you have to recover SID equals to $A point $B point $Y point $M point $D point $invalid ID. Then we have to close this. This is a date variable. I forgot to return there, so I return here date for your better understanding. Now we have to write a query to insert the query only, MySQL underscore query. Now we have to go here in SQL and click on insert, and we get this query which we have to copy and paste here. First we have to make some changes in this MySQL query. You have to put the bracket and then double quotation, then you have to make some changes here only. Dollar first name, dollar last name, and dollar SID, then this bracket is closed. Then we have to put to double quotation mark, and then we have to put one more bracket and then semicolon. Then we have to close this PHP code and save this file in the student folder only. I am saving this file by the name action.php. So let's see our code is working or not. We have to write here localhost student index.php. It is the name of our HTML file. So here we have to write our name, like I am writing MS Dhoni Rajput. There is an error in line number 19. No problem, we can solve this error later, but you can see a unique ID is generated. M is the initial letter of our first name, R is the initial letter of last name, 17 is a year, 5th is a month, and 22 is today's date, and then a numeric series is generated 0000. I give some another example. I'll write here MANY Manya Agrawal. You can see a new ID is generated. M is a initial letter of first name Manya, A is a initial letter of last name Agrawal, then 17 is a year, 5th is a month, and 22 is today's date, and 000 is a numeric series. If you have any query about this, you can ask me, you can comment below. Thank you guys.